Hi, this is Moon Heart Readings. Welcome to my channel. So as I was just meditating before starting this, I had this really palpable heaviness in my arms. It felt like I was carrying the weight of the world. I just thought of Atlas. I don't know if you know the story of Atlas, and I'm not going to bore you with it, but Atlas, who was forced to carry the weight of the world to atone for his sins. So I'm getting that. That's actually interesting. I'm getting that there are people at the moment just feeling like they're carrying the weight of the world. They're really sort of knee deep in the karmic trench, as I'd call it. And I just felt like I wanted to put my arms down and just plop it all down. And I think it's funny that I felt that, given that we're coming into a Pisces full moon. And the Pisces full moon is all about releasing things. So, and it's about letting go of things. And I will also say I'm a Pisces. So for me, a Pisces full moon is like being a Pisces on crack. So I really don't want to talk too much today. I'm feeling very reticent. But at the same time, I felt like I needed to post. So I'm going to do it, even though apparently Wednesday is the worst day to post in terms of viewers. I was also going to say just quickly that when I was looking at myself in the mirror this morning, and this doesn't usually happen because I'm usually just looking at myself in the mirror, washing my face and thinking coffee. But I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, yeah, something's not right. Something doesn't feel right. And I quickly figured out that it was my eyebrows and had a good look at them and located the offending hair that was ruining it for all the other hairs. It was just ruining the flow for all the other hairs. So I removed the bastard. And you know what? It came out really easily. And I just thought, you know what? Again, Pisces full moon, release. So that's for someone. If there's something that's kind of ruining your flow, it doesn't have to be a person. I mean, let's be honest, it usually is. It doesn't have to be. It can be just, anything, something extra you've taken on that you're kind of questioning yourself about. Maybe it's the straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing. Yeah, just get rid of it. But don't come back and sue me, all right? Please use your own discretion as well. All right, okay, so I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to get a message from this deck, that deck, and I don't know about the third one. I'll see. And I'll explain why in a bit. So here goes. I don't know who this is for. One card, please. What do I want to tell them today, leading into this Pisces new moon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Oh, there are, I think, 78 cards in this deck. And this is the only card with a moon. The increscent moon. Hello. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. And we have an artist here sculpting. It's funny too, because the first person I thought it was Michelangelo, and I'm looking over at my Archangel Michael candle, and I just thought Michelangelo for some reason. And we do see that he's sculpting here, which was Michelangelo's Passion. But there's also some paintings here as well. I don't know if you can see them. So he's sculpting, but he's got paintings there as well. It just reminds me of a story I mentioned to a girlfriend not long ago about how Michelangelo didn't actually want to paint the Sistine Chapel. Wasn't something he wanted to do. He was kind of forced to do it. He had his heart set on something completely different. He was a sculptor at heart, not a painter. But for anyone who's seen the Sistine Chapel, that's him, not even at his best. But it was just the sheer determination and perseverance of that incredible man, who was like the first rock star artist, actually, to do what he did, given that he didn't even want to do it. So that's the message I'm getting. These actually, it comes with a little guidebook with the intended messages, but I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it intuitively. So this is, I'm getting a passion project, but it might also be for some people about persisting with something, even if it mightn't feel like it's what you want to do. If you know that if you feel guided to finish it, please do, because it might just be your Sistine Chapel. But also this, let's not lie, let's be honest, this also came out just to basically say that, yeah, we're hearing you, Jenny. Yes, it is definitely the Pisces full moon coming up, and take on the other messages that I started with. Okay, that's a really cool way to start. Thank you. I love when they do that. It's quite theatrical. All right, what do we got out of this deck? 1, 2, 3. What were you? Technologies of love. Okay. All right. Well, I don't really want to make this a love reading. Can we do something else, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Holy crap. Freeing the threads of connection. So, yeah, look, I don't really need to reiterate what I just said about removing. It was like a thread too, isn't it? It wasn't that one. It was this one, by the way. Removing something that should no longer be in your thread. This is a crazy ass reading. I'm going to try this last one. The reason I was reluctant is just because this particular deck seems to keep channeling a very specific storyline about that King of Pentacles, who's thinking about leaving a woman, or even the story of the lady who is being left. So there's like a love story kind of really wanting to attach itself to this deck. And if that comes up, I'm just going to say sorry, not today, because I don't want this to be about that. I actually just really set the intention of making this a very positive, uplifting message today. So if it comes out, I'll just ignore it. But let's see, can we try and get something, please, that's not related to that love story? And it's kind of like a love triangle, really. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 6 chakra, Archangel Metatron. So that is about intuition. That one actually came up last time, and that was actually connected to that masculine, because he's the one who's opening up. But look, it doesn't have to apply to him. It is a very general message. I mean, obviously intuition is always something that is going to help you in life. And that is something that does connect to this, in the sense that you really do need to use, I did say use your own discretion. So your intuition is going to be much powerful at helping you than I can be, unless I actually do a reading for you, and you know, you can look on my website for details of that. But you know your story, so you know what needs to be freed. Well, what you need to be freed from, yeah? You know what your passion project is, and you know somewhere in your heart or in your third eye, and if you don't start to develop it, what should you persist with, and what should you release this new moon? And then we are, I told you this guy, right? Didn't I tell you? I said he's the one whose third eye is awakening. There he is, can't get rid of him. But yes, Angel of Balance. It's about finding the balance. And now something's just come up on my phone. Please go away. It's literally right across my eyes. It's a crazy reading. That's all I have for you today. And I wish you a wonderful and authentic Pisces new moon. Full moon, sorry, not new moon.